Hi guys! In this video we will be answering an essay exam style question on coastal environments. We are going to learn how to plan an essay question using case study materials, and we'll go through an example essay answer.
So the question we're going to be focusing on today is with reference to a coastal area beyond the UK, so that's using case study material here. To what extent do you agree that climate change will pose more risks for people living in coastal areas than opportunities? And this is a 20-mark essay style question. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plan out an answer for this essay question. We're going to go through the introductions and conclusions, as well as defining what we would write for each paragraph and point that you're trying to make. So starting with the introduction to the essay, well, the first thing you really need to do is to restate the aim of the essay. And you can do this by simply restating the title of the essay. So you'll say, we're going to be evaluating the extent to which you agree that climate change will pose more risks than opportunities to coastal populations. So that's essentially a very good first statement. And in the rest of the introduction, you want to state your argument. And in this case, I will be arguing that climate change poses serious threats to people living on the Nile River Delta. So this is the case study example I will be focusing my essay on. And then also to finish off the introduction, you just want to state the examples that you're going to be using within your analysis. So I said I'm going to be focusing on the Nile Delta, and we'll be looking at things like sea level rise, human influences, salinisation and mitigation techniques. So what your introduction really wants to do is just give an overall outline of what you will be addressing in the essay question and pretty much summarising what the essay will be about. So now moving on to the actual body of the essay. So my first paragraph is going to be a point about sea level rise. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the causes of sea level rise and its general impact. So these will be things like flooding and coastal erosion. Then I'm going to move on to talking about the physical impact of this sea level rise, particularly on the Nile Delta coastline. Then we're going to look at some of the impacts for humans of this. So we'll look at the loss of land and the impacts of that. This will be things like impacts upon agriculture, homes and livelihoods. And then we'll also address the impacts of flooding on coastal towns and the Nile Delta, such as the loss of homes, livelihoods, and the implications on tourism, history and culture as well. So that's the first point being made, and this is essentially saying that sea level rise caused by climate change will have devastating effects for human populations in the Nile Delta.
Hi guys! To continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.